Isn't this the gasp that the Dino Dragon, whatever he was, made in the first episode? Also, how the heck can Tails do this with his body? Sonic, mind helping Tails first? Scratch could still get him.
I'll take the chicken, please.
For what reason did Grounder have a chicken dinner in his back? It's not like he could eat it himself.
Yuck.
Now I'm wondering if that was chicken Sonic was eating.
I wonder what the movie is on this flight.
I don't have a movie!
The headphones disappeared. Why did it take Scratch this long to reel Tails in? Sonic may have cut the rope, but he didn't get the hands off of Tails, and yet in this scene, the hands are gone. I wouldn't think cutting the rope would make it easier to remove the hands. This didn't kill him, just knocked him out. These birds have a bird cage, which has two things wrong with it. One, there's no bird in the cage. And two, why would birds have a pet bird?
Is something burning?
No, I'm just baking cookies for our new little boy.
Since when were you expecting to adopt Tails? This seems like short notice to me. Sure, Sonic may have called them ahead of time, but still. Sonic is not wearing firefighter gloves or boots. Now he is.
Thank you again. That happened so many times last week, our old goldfish moved away.
Pets on Mobius can move in and out. If the fish is able to swim around, shouldn't the water spill out if the bowl is upside down?
Guess what? When you live with us, you'll have your very own bathroom.
I'm pretty sure the water would leak out through the sides of the door. I'm also pretty sure you can't use your feet to get a stuck fishbowl off your head. That or it would be dangerous. But what do I know? I may be a SpongeBob SquarePants fan and a The Bad Guys fan, but fish can't walk.
George, remember the last time this happened?
We may learn the man is named George, but the woman's name we never find out. Who names only one half of a couple? I don't think that water can explode.
I think I'd be safer living with Robotnik.
Tails is implying that Robotnik is safer to live with than a couple who is constantly setting their stove on fire, flooding their house, and setting off whatever it was that made that explosion. So Mobius has a United States too, but in all seriousness, how can he do that with his tail? I don't think that chili will stay on that hot dog if there's no bun. Where did Robotnik get this picture of Tails as a baby from? These fake parents look like ragdolls, and yet, Sonic and Tails don't realize that. This sudden arm.
Tails belongs with his own kind.
That's speciest. What is this supposed to be saying? Idle? These wires were not on his neck before. And even if they were, how did Sonic and Tails not notice them? Why did Robotnik have robot ants disguise themselves as foxes? Why didn't he just make robot foxes?
Sonic fell for it. Tails is ours. I'll have to give myself a promotion.
As iconic as this scene is, where is the logic behind these letters magically appearing and being grabbed by Robotnik? And how is he able to turn them into a metal? And now the medal is gone.
With Tails under my control,
Don't you mean as your prisoner?
Could you have him scratch right there between my shoulder bolts? It really itches.
I don't think robots can get itchy, and please don't tell me they can, as that isn't logical. But still, Grounder can convert his hand into a back scratcher, can't he?
It's not gonna be the same without him. Never thought I'd say that after the uncool way we met.
Are you sure this is how you met? Future sources say different. How come Tails doesn't have a white belly in this flashback? Did he just not have it yet?
What's your name, Squirt?
Promise not to tell anyone? It's Miles.
You asked if he promised not to tell anyone what your name was, and then told him before he could promise.
Miles?
Yeah, I hate it.
I prefer Tails, but Miles isn't a bad name.
Wait a sec. If those were his real parents, they'd have called him Miles, not the name I gave him.
Sonic would be great at CinemaSins. This animation came out all wrong. The big circle that, according to Robotnik in the last episode is Grounder's belly button, is gone and replaced with this yellow door.
Oops, you're in trouble, Doctor.
I'm never in trouble. I make trouble.
You spelled kidnapped with a C.
And he also only wrote kidnapped. How does that work? If Sonic got a letter that only has the word kidnapped in it, how would he know that Tails was in trouble? Sure, Sonic remembered that Tails' real name was Miles, and the fake parents called him Tails, but Robotnik doesn't know that.
And this is all wrong. Get here immediately if you know what's good for your two-tailed friend.
What else is wrong besides the 46 sins I've listed so far is that's not the letter, it's the envelope. Wait, the fox faces were masks, but the tails are actually a part of these robots? Also, these robots turned into a giant can just from crashing into one another with the sauce already in the can and labeled. Tails was not strong enough to escape the ropes, but he was strong enough to break through this wall and knock the bad guys out. Disturbing.
Get that hedgehog! Sticker Gripper activated! I hate that hedgehog!
As far as I know, that magnet is meant to attract sneakers. So why isn't Sonic also caught on the magnet?
How do we get him off of there?
You turn the magnet off.
Dear Grounder, you are my hero. Will you show me how to open your chest compartment?
Sure, Lulu. Anything for a fan. It opens like this.
Dear Grounder and Scratch, now show me how it feels to have the ceiling squasher, Sonic Smasher, Cruncher fall on you.
You know she can't see you do those things, right? Also, Sonic has the remote in his hand in this scene. Why didn't he push the button himself? This didn't kill them, which means it wouldn't have killed Sonic either.
Where you going, coconuts?
I'm running away. Dr. Robotnik doesn't love me.
So you really think it's gonna be better out there? You'll have no safe place to go and no one to oil you and charge your batteries when they get low. You could get into some bad trouble. Why, you could end up in the junkyard.
But Robotnik tried kicking Coconuts out 6 episodes ago, so I think Coconuts was right about Robotnik not loving him. I get what you are saying, but Coconuts didn't have a choice then.
hightailing days are over, Brad.
I'll take the chicken.
Stop that! I can't see! We're
Whoa!
gonna
Is something burning?
No, I'm just baking cookies for our new little boy.
Cookies!
The Army's not the Army anymore. It's better than it's ever been before. The bugler blows, I can't get 'em up at 7:15. But if you're tired, stay right there and sleep until 11. Oh, the Army's not the Army anymore.
And this is all wrong. Kidnap. Dear Grounder, you are my hero. Will you show me how to open your chest compartment?
Sure, Lulu. Anything for a fan. It opens like this.